All right, what's going on? My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. All right, and I'm gonna wait a few minutes before we get into this read, so that the notifications go out over here on YouTube. So I'm gonna give it a moment. But them, them gangster bitches. Good night, something though. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what's going on in the energy. All right, something about a mature woman. All right, so there's a mature woman trying to steal something. Theft to the bottom, or somebody could be trying to steal from a mature woman. A mature woman came out again. Okay, let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see about this mature woman. All right, indecision. All right, so somebody's confused about a situation. Somebody's in their head about something. All right, thoughts, yeah. About a twin flame, about a certain person. All right, refusal to make a decision. So a decision needs to be made. All right, so somebody never slept with this person. Oh, may be significant. Um, Somebody's awakened to something. Something that you've been thinking about real heavy. Hey, love. All right, distant future. All right, reality. Practical, discipline, hard work. All right, so it's something that you were working on, but it's something that you need to make a decision about. All right, so a decision needs to be made. When it comes to a mature man, work, labor, efforts. All right, North Node, Ace of Wands. Something is protected. When it comes to some sort of stability, there's something legal happening when it comes to a home. Something happens. Something is happening within a home. Abandonment. Somebody could be leaving a situation. It could be some sort of separation. Legal is here, so I don't know if it's like eviction, foreclosure, abandoning a situation, or somebody just leaving. All right, a karmic masculine. Solitude, introspection, guidance, and wisdom. All right, so this person didn't listen. This person is receiving karma. So somebody has been kicked out of a home. Karma came out again. Somebody was working with an ice queen in reverse. This motherfucker could have been a mother figure. Right, hermit mode. It's like somebody was coaching somebody. All right, mental and emotionally unstable. Jezebel is here. All right, this person is, I don't know, I guess this person was trying to go towards or hold a divine masculine. All right, but this person is saying the truth about a situation. There's something about this person getting closer to God and healing. All right, that is allowing this person to see something clearly, long-term vision, that is allowing this person to think. All right, abandonment is here. Abandonment is here. All right, so you could have left a situation behind. All right, you could have left a situation behind. Wheel of Fortune is here. Something is going in your favor. comes to a masculine. All right, again, somebody has healed. Same cards came out again. All right, vitality, prosperity, success, joy. Somebody got closer to God and healed. All right, and now somebody is looking to the future. So it's like somebody knows what they want. Somebody's thinking about something. Somebody's thinking about someone. All right, somebody try to do some sort of love spell on somebody to fuck up somebody's pathway. All right, but things are clear. All right, satisfaction, emotional fulfillment. I feel like this person got their brain back type of energy. All right, the boss is here. This person is realizing who they are, and they're trying to figure out what they've been doing. All right, yeah, fly monkey is here. Somebody ended the situation. Somebody ended the situation. Damn, how that card get upside down? All right, yeah, fly monkey. This is somebody who just wants to disturb the peace type energy. All right, yeah. All right, somebody's definitely in grief because you're getting ready to get this unexpected money. All right, somebody was trying to do something at all costs to keep you from having something, and that shit ain't work. Stability is still coming towards you. You still getting wish fulfillment, and shit is still being balanced out, and can't nobody do a fuck thing about it. All right, this money is coming to you because it belongs to you. They cannot take it and make you stuck about any situation. All right, these people don't know who God is. This could have been a false couple as well, a couple working together to do something crazy to your ass. All right, bliss. All right, judgments. Somebody in the hospital. All right, high priestess. Somebody in the hospital because they were trying to come in between a high priestess and a nice guy by doing voodoo. It was blocking money and stopping you and this person from achieving things. All right, something's coming to an end. Somebody could be passing away as well from doing magic backfire. Then you got voodoo right here, achieve. Somebody thought that they was gonna steal some money. All right, so they did some unalive magic and their ass is gonna pass away. What the hell? That is crazy. All right, a mature feminine is significant. All right, gonna pass away for doing voodoo. Wow. All right, so this is a woman getting ready to pass away for voodoo. Expectation. Oh my God. These cards. Okay, so she know it. She know because she know what she did. All right, RIP came out again. Oh my God, somebody is really passing away for doing some false ass shit. Somebody changed some paperwork. Somebody took something that didn't belong to them. This person is passing away. That shit awakening. Somebody is learning. They can't fuck with everybody. Justice is here. The Fool, New Beginnings, Spontaneity. I can't never say that word. Spontaneity. All right, freedom and optimistic. These motherfuckers can't make you do shit. All right, these people want you in poverty. They ain't want you to have shit. They ain't want you to feel nothing. But you finna gain all the abundance you could ever fucking have. All right, celebration here. The rising star. All right, these people wanted to cause destruction in your life, not knowing that you was protected. Somebody asked them to be on their back in the hospital. All right, and somebody is mad because you got a partnership coming your way because you are aligned for this shit. All right, departure, moving on, letting go, personal growth, personal power, nurturing, practicality, abundance, generosity, sensuality, adaptability, balance, flexibility, juggle priorities, and multitasking. All right, emotional stability is here. All right, so not only are you um, emotionally stable, but you're going to be financially stable as well. All right, travel is here. Getting ready to go somewhere. All right, yeah, there's a new beginning here. All right, it's something that you manifested, or somebody could be trying to look into your life. All right, so I got order, harmony, and domestic. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but domestic. Hmm, what? It got city on the end. That's like yeah, yeah. Domesticity, like that kind of fucking word is that? All right, why is it spelled like that? All right, so, huh? Look it up and tell me the meaning of it. Home or family? Okay, like the okay, so like yo, yeah, domestic. Okay, yeah. So, ooh, okay, that gives an even deeper meaning to it. All right, so let's see. So now I know when it pop out, it got something to do with home and family, which is your fourth house. Okay, then. Period. Oh. All right, beauty, charm, feminine powder. I said feminine powder. Feminine power. All right. Something about powder. All right. You know that perfume powder. I forgot what you call it. My grandma used to wear it. She used to get it from J.C. Penney's. It's like powder, like a powder puff, and it's got like perfume, but it's powder. That's significant. All right, so you got craftsman, creativity, visionary. It's time to create. All right, so God wants you to create something. It's something that you're supposed to be doing. All right, because nobody on this earth is just supposed to be here. It's something that you're supposed to be doing, and 9 times out of 10, it's connected to something that you like doing, like a hobby. All right, that is bringing somebody closer to spirit. All right, afterlife, paradise, peace. Arrive to a place of peace. All right, things are turning up for you. All right, and the people who came against you, punishment, caution, amends, reflect. All right, reflect your behaviors or interactions with other people. All right, so check your spirit. Basically, spirit is saying, make sure you check yourself and how you treat other people as well. Chaos, disruption, catastrophic. All right, expect destruction. Somebody got destruction coming their damn way. All right, for something that they did. Something that they did. All right, you got darkness, transformation, and threshold. All right, so that was Anubis. Somebody finna pass away. Anubis came right the fuck back out again. Darkness, transformation, and threshold. All right, tears and sorrow. All right, so somebody finna go through some bullshit. All right, what's happening for you though? What's happening for you? All right, there's some sort of success and legacy, everlasting. All right, and this is because you're not a slave or a puppet to something. All right, somebody or being or letting people use you. All right, somebody could be letting somebody use them. Somebody could be being a puppet for somebody. You could be finding that out who that is. Protection, independence, and magic. These people just don't know your protection is crazy, but yet they still want to come for you. All right, not doing their damn research. Resilience, robustness, and courage is here. Protection, good luck, and magic. Protection, wisdom, loyalty, and divinity. Let's see what's going on with these Chinese cards. And then I'm gonna read to clarify a few of these, and then I'm gonna end this live. All right, if you are interested in a on the spot read, those are 15.15. All right, if you are wanting a 30-minute video, those are $20 at this time. All right, love readings are $10. Questions are $5.55. All right, something about your great strength. All right, your great strength has allowed you to release heavy burdens. All right, God is now has had you at this state where you're waiting. All right, waiting to receive. Let's see. All right, you had some sort of obstacles on your path. Complete before a new cycle begins. All right, it's some obstacles you had to go through before you were able to complete a new cycle. All right, it's almost like you had to return back to something. All right, renewal, rebirth. You could have returned back to a town, somewhere or a certain people, just for God to show you you ain't missing shit type energy. All right, peace and harmony, family and structure. All right, so something could be at a standstill at this time, but something's getting ready to pick. All right, so you're getting ready to find out something about deep inner truth. All right, you're gonna find out something about a group of people. Gradual progress. You're gonna find out some sort of development after completion, finish cycle. All right, so it's like you're getting ready to find out something, but at the same time, it's something that you needed to know in order for you to move on to the next phase of your life. All right, and you're releasing heavy burdens by doing this. Yeah, heavy burdens again. You're releasing heavy burdens. All right, it could be family. To be honest, heavy burdens came out again. Oh my God! And then the next card is limitations, healthy boundaries. All right, your family members was placing burdens on you. All right, people that you knew, people that you call family, was placing burdens on you. All right, because you didn't have healthy boundaries. Now you do things that feed your mind, body, and spirit. Confirmation. Somebody getting ready to go shopping, I'm telling you. All right, great timing. All right, you had to learn some sort of self-control. You had to learn self-control when it comes to yourself as well. All right, deep intuition. All right, so you get ready to find out something. Definitely getting ready to find out something. Because that keep coming out. All right, and whatever this is going to allow you to move forward in life. All right, this is something that you need. Somebody who tried to hurt you could be having a stroke. Somebody getting in a car accident. All right, white man is here. Attorney is contacting you. It could be a white man. Apartment is significant. Somebody try to take something that belongs to you. A group of people try to take something that belongs to you. All right, not realizing that you were made of magic. Somebody could be passing away. All right, this is predestined. This is supposed to happen. So for somebody to try to take something from you that is written for you to have, you're getting. All right, Spirit is saying move quietly. Something's not getting ready to be the same for you. All right, you're not going to be able to grasp it. Type energy. Land is here. If somebody was trying to do jar magic to keep you put, all right, to keep you stagnant. All right, now they are free. All right, so somebody put somebody in a jar spell in a jar. All right, but now they are free. A jar could have broke. Somebody coming. Somebody try to take something from you. All right, somebody's coming to bring you some sort of coin. Somebody is watching you through fake pages. Somebody coming to you with that bag is what I heard. All right, somebody is being romantic. All right, so somebody coming towards you wanting to do something. Cash App is perfectly fine. All right, let's see. All right, this person never slept with somebody that you know. All right, somebody knew something. I thought you wanted to get some ice. All right, stroke. Somebody getting a stroke. Somebody know. They know. Caribbean islands is significant. Somebody is begging to make everything right. So somebody wants a second chance. Pineapples could be significant. Personal growth is here. A lot of people are jealous. All right, because God is moving you, and God is moving you because of what you're getting ready to receive. All right. A baby father is significant. A baby father could be having a stroke now. All right, for what they try to do to you, try to unalive you. What the hell is going on? All right, tape. There's some sort of evidence. All right, when it comes to something. All right, somebody want to get married. Somebody is leaving the East Coast and moving quietly. Beach resort is significant. All right, land is here. Again, you finna get back something. Something's not gonna be the same. Somebody want to take you on some sort of date as well. All right. I heard keep your business to yourself. Let's see. All right. Is there anybody who wants a read? I'm gonna be on here for like 2 more minutes. All right. Is there anybody else wanting a read? All right. Something about a baby father here. A good baby father. All right. Let's see. Somebody get in a car accident as well. All right. Tell me about this good baby daddy. Something that's predestined to happen. Somebody said they see everything now. Somebody was doing candle magic on a good baby daddy. Leaving the East Coast. Somebody is surprising you with some sort of outing. Alright, car accident. White man is here. Somebody thought that they was going to be able to keep stealing from you. Somebody seeing something clear. Alright, your ancestors is defending you. North, moving into a big home. Divine wealth is here. So something is coming in now. Something is coming in now. All right, some sort of overnight miracle is getting ready to happen. Something is never going to be the same. All right, divine intervention. Something's catching up to you or catching up for you. Owes you. Somebody feel like they owe you something. The South. I'm hearing divine intervention. A lot of people are going to be jealous. This is why God is moving you. All right, setting you up for greatness. Personal growth is here. Paperwork. There's a big surprise coming your way again overnight. Something about a figure. Virginia. All right, somebody could have been on some the rugs. All right, and somebody got a stroke. Oh, somebody had a stroke. Somebody daddy could have had a stroke. Your entire family fucked up by you. These people getting karma. All right, a black man. Again, you moving quietly. You don't give a fuck about nothing that's going on with these people. All right, fake support at nighttime. Way more money than you ever expect is here. All right, somebody's watching your lives and your social media. So somebody is checking on your ass. Somebody who you're not talking to. This person could be coming towards you. All right, there was a church that came against you. They ass getting fucked up too. A dirty cop. Somebody misses your conversation. Somebody getting ready to come in and spoil you down. All right, because this is destined to happen. There's a decision that had already been made. All right, and this is your reading. I will see you guys later.